Good morning, everybody. It's CHARMARIE. This is my February show and tell with my bargain bead box, the February bargain bead box. My collection is complete now, so I thought I'd show everybody what I made. I'm going to come in just a little bit closer here. Wait for my camera to adjust. So there's one set with the earrings hanging from the sides of the necklace there. Camera doesn't really want to adjust very well. I'm sorry about that, but I will take everything off individually and show them to you. I went with a very, very simple pair of earrings here. I made these ones with memory wire. The necklace that I made in my tutorial. This set here, using just the bottom portion of that little flower pendant that was in my first necklace I showed you. And this set. And the pretty little daisy set made with the blue beads that we received. And simple garnet and gold bead necklace. So yeah, let me get everything off here and show you them individually. So here's necklace number one. So I took this little hanging piece from the pendant that we received, and I strung a eye pin through here with some of those garnet beads that we received, and then just hung chain with the little pearl, little rose quartz drops, and I did a knotted head pin on them, and then just did a linked section of chaining for it using two different configurations, one being just the two little garnet beads and a rose quartz, and then using 4 of the garnet beads and the Malaysia jade, and I just continued that up to, I did 1, 2, 3 sections of the rose quartz, 1, 2, 3 sections of the Malaysia jade, and then I went into a bigger section with the faceted 10 millimeters and finished it off with chain, and used the beautiful toggle clasp that we received with it. The earrings are also just the Malaysia jade with the bead caps, some chain, and another, rose quartz bead. And excuse me, still getting over being sick. I feel much better though. And yeah, some more of the little garnet beads. This necklace here is extremely long. It would pair well with another necklace very, very easily because it is so long. This is, oh gosh, I didn't even measure it. Let me measure it out. From the end of the rose quartz dangles to the toggle clasp, it is 16 inches. So it's a pretty long necklace, and I did that because I thought it would look really pretty paired with, if I can get it off here, paired with this one that I made that is just strung garnet. I did 3 garnets and a gold bead, 3 garnets and a gold bead, but it will pair really well with this, and this one just has a lobster clasp, or either one of them could be worn individually. But I thought that looked gorgeous together as a set. So there's that one. And again, this one is just garnet beads and little gold beads. They're very, very simple, but beautiful all on its own too. Absolutely gorgeous on its own. So there is that. It probably won't be the last time we see the garnet one, because I think it will go well with another one too. And then I've got these pair of earrings that I made using memory wire scraps, and this I did see on a tutorial and I thought it was really cool, and so I did it because I keep all my memory wire scraps. So I thought, well, what a great way to use them up. And it's just links of your scraps rolled on both ends, all connected at the top with your ear wire, and they make this really cool pair of earrings. So I liked those a lot, and I thought, yeah, I could do that with some of my memory wire scraps and make something a little different. So there's that. And those also will go with just about anything in this box. I mean, everything in here mixes and matches very, very well. And the little, what I call the stop signs, they look like stoplights to me. The little layered crystals here. I just wanted to keep them super simple, so I just put them on a gold ball stud ear wire and called it good, because I thought they were just so pretty all on their own. They didn't really need anything else. I thought they made the most simple and beautiful little pair of earrings. So that's what I did with those. And this necklace I think everyone has probably seen for the most part if you are in the Bargain Bead Box Facebook group. It was the first one I made, and I also made a tutorial with it. And this is the one using the drop and the bar that I created from 16 gauge wire, and just strung up those pretty little, what I call the I call them pomegranate seeds because that's what they look like to me, but they're just so pretty, and the faceting in them pairs so well with the faceting in the 10 millimeters, and it just made a really pretty necklace, I think. Again, I think this one with the garnets would also pair very, very well with that. But yeah, this one I do have a tutorial out there for, so if you haven't seen it, there is a tutorial. And let's see, let's do the little flower earrings. Again, I kept these very simple. I think they're really, really sweet and delicate, so I wanted to keep them that way. And so I just hung them from a eye pin with the one of the tiniest rose quartzes that I had in the not quartzes that I had in my package, and two of those little light green beads that we have, and just put them on ear wires. And I think they're super sweet and very, very, very springy. They'd also look really cute to wear to like a wedding, summer wedding. So I like them a lot. And then with the blue beads that we received, I had this little tulip connector in my stash that's very similar to the one that we received in the box. So I used it on this one, and I just simply strung these with bead caps and a little gold bead in between. And these little daisies I received, whoops, sorry about that, I received from the sister store quite some time ago. I'm sure they don't have them anymore, but I had them in my stash, and they are gold. So I thought, well, they work great with this, and it brings the spring out in this box. So that's what I did with this one. And again, it's just a lobster clasp, gold beads to the shoulder point, the same beading of the blue beads and the bead caps, and again just a little daisy on a bale bead. So very, very simple, very sweet, very, very spring, or summer for that matter, really. And then I did make a pair of earrings to go with it. I took the last two of my little daisy beads, daisy links, and I glued them to a gluable stud post and just hung the leaves off in it to make a little flower, which I thought was really, really cute. But this whole set is absolutely adorable. I think it's real cute. So there's that. Alright, moving on. And again, this set I made the connector for myself. Very similar to the one that's in the other one, but just a different shape. And I took those two beautiful chandeliers that we received, and I wanted to do something different with them. You know, earrings was obvious, 3-strand connector was obvious. I just want to do something really different with them. So I connected them to my homemade connector here and just strung them up on here with some of those pretty little purple beads, and again some of the faceted beads and the Malaysian jade, and I just created something just a little different. So I did put 2 jump rings on it here just to give it some bulk. I didn't on these ones, evidently. I probably should go, oh, I know why I didn't, because 2 wouldn't fit through these little tiny holes here. That's why. And then on this one I had a whole box full of jump rings, and anyone who's watched my stuff knows yep. My jump rings are no good. I used oh gosh, the word for these is just going to totally be blank from my brain right now, but I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. Split ring, there we go, it's a split ring. Somebody yelled that out to me, I know it. So I just used split rings because they're very strong and sturdy, and I knew they weren't going to go anywhere like my jump rings could possibly do, and just connected them to the loops of my eye pins, and went right up to the top where my lobster clasp is and hooked in a second chain, so it actually wears like 2 completely different chains. I got it a little bit tangled right now, but it untangles super easy. So yeah, there's that. I think it looks really, really pretty, very elegant, very night out-ish. And I did do a pair of earrings for this one, and they're so simple. They are literally just this link right here, hanging from a ear wire, just to keep it simple. These can also be worn with the other necklace that I made with my own connector. It matches that one just as well. And I think we're down to one more set. This one I made a memory wire bracelet, and I did it 2-strand, and 1 strand is just the 2 little green beads and the flower bead with a little dangle. And the other strand is got the rose quartz in it, and again the 2 little green beads and the little garnet beads in it. Very simple, very dainty, and very cute. Very, very cute. So there's that. And then I did a pair of earrings with it. I have everything just piled around me, so bear with me. And these ones I did with the little flower bead, the rose quartz. My rose quartz strand came with these little darker purple ones that actually look almost dropped, like a drop. So I was able to put those on the end of it and give it that drop effect, which I thought really, really came out cute. I love the way that they completed it with this whole little drop look. And you'll see it in the necklace as well. Once I get it off here. I just realized I did not put my clasp on this one yet. That's so me. That's part of the whole being sick all week, I guess. Oh well, I'll get my clasp on it today. But it's a really cute necklace. And this is using that flower connector that we received. And as you can see, I took that bottom piece off in it. That's what I used for the other one, and I flipped it over and connected it this way. I know more people have done that. I've seen a few people have done the same thing. Excuse me. And then the chain in the middle, I did just a, if I can get it to turn for me. Here we go. Excuse me. I did the same thing. I did a little drop piece with it that matches the one in the earrings. So you can see it's the exact same effect. Only this drop piece was much longer. So it was really, really dropped, which I love that. The bracelet components here match this little flower component perfectly. And then I just did a long layered drop here so that when it hangs, it has this beautiful not really a wine necklace look, but kind of along the lines of a wine necklace, I suppose. So yeah, that is my complete collection. I'm going to run the two of those together. And this is the Bargain Bead Box. For anybody who doesn't know, it is a monthly beading subscription. They bill you generally around the 20th of the month, and you receive your box generally around the 10th of the following month. It is $22.99 a month. If you subscribe to them, you get a monthly discount code every month for 30% off of anything in their sister store, which is Bead Box Bargains. I always have to stop and think which one is which. And they have already extremely low prices in their store, but you know, you can get in there and purchase, you know, anything from there and save 30% on top of, you know, their already well discounted prices. So. But if you haven't subscribed to the box yet and you're interested in it, I do have a coupon code, and it is CHAR2. So if you put in CHAR2, C-H-A-R-2, you'll save $2 off your first month subscription. Or you can also use this code in the sister store. Without being a Bead Box Bargain member, you can shop in Bargain Bead Box anytime you want. You don't have to be a member to subscribe, to shop. But if you do and you don't have a subscription and you still want to get some type of discount, you can also put that CHAR2 in at the store and save $2 off in your purchase, which is, you know, still a huge savings. It gives you, you know, some packages of findings, or, you know, a nice strand of beads or something that you can add to your stash for that $2 discount, and, you know, you've gotten a little something free, which actually they do give you a free gift with every single purchase as well, which is really, really nice of them. They don't have to do that, you know. Yeah, it's a wonderful little perk. So anyway, thank you for joining me today. If you're interested in any of these pieces, they will be going into my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is Wildfire Jewelry Store, capital W, capital J, capital S, Wildfire Jewelry Store, all one word. So search it if you're interested in any of these pieces. They will be going into my Etsy shop. I probably will have them posted by Wednesday. So yeah, check it out. Thank you guys. Love ya. Bye.